Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Bastion. Two things worth noting. One is I accidentally forgot to go to who knows where by taking a hit of Zulf's pipe, so we'll do that in this video, and that's all we're going to do in this video. And also, I have heard your cries, so I have actually turned the narrator on a little bit, and we'll see how it works for this episode. Consider this kind of a test episode, because he's going to be difficult to talk over. You'll see if you like it better. As always, let me know how you feel. So this is indeed the third time we're actually going into who knows where, but I don't think it makes a difference. We're still going to get the same story beats. Now, the reason you can go into who knows where multiple times is because you can grind out fragments here. So as we get started here, if we could just wake up, there we go. Essentially how who knows where works is we will have multiple enemies come out, and we will essentially have to deal with them in waves. But for now, I think I'll be able to take out most of them with only my Fang Repeater, which is fine by me. Play the game a little bit cautiously, but that's just how it works for me. Now, there are 20 waves in who knows where, and every single one, well, I think every second one actually gives you some fragments, and occasionally they drop some black tonic as well, or other various knickknacks that you could use. But for now, I am just going to... Oh! I didn't even notice that that scumbag was coming, actually. Let's take out these turrets first. If I could counter effectively, which I apparently can't. There we go, there's one. There's two. Okay, now we just use Fang Repeater on this scumbag to take him out. As long as I can avoid the creep. Oh, I think I was standing in it there for a minute. So what the narrator's going through right now are essentially the origin story of the kid. Now again, it's all kept relatively vague, which is a good thing, because it kind of lends itself to the atmosphere of the game, which is basically that, you know, the kid is a silent protagonist for now. Nobody knows where he came from, nobody knows what he did before the calamity happened. It all works very well establishing the atmosphere in the game.
Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
My hair's not gray, it's white. Ooh, oh, I didn't even notice that fire turret there, but we should be able to stay away and take out those Squirt HQ. Essentially, I'm waiting for another health tonic to drop so that I could use Dread Rum. Oh, although I guess I don't have... Dread Rum is obviously a passive, but where is a health tonic? Maybe we won't run into one over the course of this. Now, it's worth noting, you can actually visit the shrine that I've already built, and you can invoke gods, and they will give you experience bonuses or fragment bonuses, which also apply for who knows where. So you could grind out some pretty difficult runs. I thought I saw a health tonic drop. Maybe it was just a black tonic, which is a shame because I don't really need a black tonic right now. I'll just leave that there just in case I feel like picking up a sleepy dart at some point. Oh, we got some turrets to deal with. Totally got tagged by that one. Oh, what just hit me there? That was incredible. I've only got 2 health tonics left. Jesus, that thing nearly took off all of my health in one hit. We got some squirts to deal with, but again, by using the Fang Repeater, those don't seem to be too difficult. Oh god, I'm trapped in the scumbag's creep. This is a terrible run for me right now. But hopefully I run into some health tonics, otherwise I could find myself in a difficult position, because obviously, as you might expect, the runs get harder and harder as you go along. And I'm not talking about diarrhea. Alright, well the scumbag just fell down. It's fine by me. We'll get back one of our health tonics here. Game's getting a little bit framey here. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Hopefully that's just an isolated issue, but it certainly doesn't seem like a game breaker right now. Let's freeze this guy. Oh, and try not to fall in there. The sleepy dart didn't work? No, it doesn't work at all. It's a shame because I just used 3 black tonics trying to figure out what was going on. Let's try to kill this guy before the rest of the landscape erodes. Or is eroded, I guess. I'm not sure what the active voice of erode is. Or the active form, I should say. Picked up a black tonic. We got a scumbag to deal with. As long as we can stay out of his creep, we'll be okay. Oh god, it's got wider range than I expected. Come around the other side. Hit him with a little bit of B, a little bit of X. There we go. No extra fragment bonuses here, but that's okay.
The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
So we're finding out that the kid was kind of a mercenary, but he was an economic mercenary. He did it for money. Well, I guess most mercenaries do, don't they? There's One dead. Really can't stress how important the Fang Repeater has been in my run here. Again, the first time I played through this, I used the Breaker's Bow, which was actually a lot more difficult. It felt a little bit more finessey as well, but would have been borderline impossible considering I'm talking at the same time as playing. And a lot of people don't realize that's actually more difficult than you might expect. Let's recover here and try to take out these. Oh my god. There's more enemies than I was expecting there. That's okay, our combat roll is going to allow us to get out of a lot of trouble here. Pretty much we're just playing a distance game here. You know, I've heard the comments about this Let's Play, and there have been a lot of them, and a lot of them have been constructively negative, which I actually do appreciate, by and large. So I think I am going to try out a new build once we get a little bit further on. Something that allows me to get a little bit more hands-on, as opposed to just, like, strafing around them and doing, you know, Fang Repeater spamming, basically. Oh, that was a terrible counter on my part. There we go. Actually, whoa! I did not realize that this thing had that kind of locomotive ability. It's locomotive ability. That's one word. Okay. Go. Counter. Counter again. Remember, I have the perk that increases my ability to counter. Dread Rum is activated again. Only 9 reflections remaining. So we've gone through about 11 waves now. 10 or 11, I can never remember if it's 19 or 20 waves. But going well so far, back to full health, full black tonics, even though the black tonic seems largely useless. Should probably pick up another right trigger skill, because that Sleepy Dart doesn't seem to be doing me that much good.
They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Actually, you know, the narrator hasn't been so bad so far, but it's worth noting that it's a little bit easier to deal with the narrator this way, because I know when he's going to talk. He's going to talk every time there's a new wave. The problem, for the most part, normally, is that I have no idea when he's going to say something, so I'll be in the middle of a conversation, and he'll be like, hey, I went to the store yesterday to buy some milk, and you're like, oh, come on, man. I was telling a story about, you know, I don't know, the time I went to that high school dance. Alright, let's murder these squirts. There we go, that was easy enough. Doing well on experience, and amassing a good number of fragments here as well. Oh, gotta watch out for the scumbag. But again, this is a non-locomoting scumbag, which is my favorite type, even though there's still pains in the ass because of that creep. Luckily, the creep doesn't do that much damage, and we can usually just roll out of the way. Although it slows you down. It's like fighting Gish combined with Pestilence and Super Meat Boy. Or Super Meat Boy, The Binding of Isaac. Same developer.
You saw nothing.
Developer. Okay.
The calamity happened.
What wave are we down to now? 7 waves left? 6 reflections left. Okay. Sorry, reflections, not waves. How could I be so stupid? I'm going to start countering these guys, actually, to give me a little bit more experience. I think it gives you more experience anyway. Oh, Lord. Took some terrible damage there. I forgot how much damage those guys did. Dread Rum is active again. And these scumbags will hopefully be deactivated soon. Just counter the bejesus out of these guys. Oh, except for the scumbag, who we'll take out at range. If possible, anyway. Having a hard time here. Fanger, oh, yeah, just fall off the edge. Fine by me. Oh, I got tagged there. Ah, I thought I countered that guy. Come on, one more. It's not doing any damage to him. Alright, I gotta actually use some bullets here.
Through twisted streets.
Okay.
He ran with nothing but the city crest.
Only a few reflections remaining as the soundtrack gets a little bit more intense, so we know it's getting crazy now. It'd be really nice if my Sleepy Dart actually worked on these guys. It seems like it does damage over time, as opposed to doing damage putting them into a sleepy state. This is going to be a pain in the ass. My least favorite enemies all combined. At least the scumbag gets smaller the more you shoot him. And you can roll over those gaps as long as you time it properly. And really, I want to use my my sail hammer on these guys, but I can't because these gas fellows will murder me as long as that scumbag is still alive. So where is the scumbag anyway? Oh, I think he's dead now? Okay, let's murder this gas fellow then. Then we can just go to this guy into attacking. Oh, the scumbag is not dead. Now he is. Okay, we'll heal up again. Dread Rum is ready to go. More fragments, more experience.
No one else.
Almost jumped off the edge there. These whirlwind guys don't respond to the sleepy dart either. Maybe because we're in a hallucination or something. I don't know what's going on with that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the sleepy dart worked on one of the whirlwind guys we encountered earlier. It definitely works on bosses. And most bosses, anyway. But for now, Fang Repeater seems to be working out pretty well.
But then,
Might not be that satisfying to watch, but it's very satisfying to just mow someone down in a sea of darts. 2 reflections remaining. We can take out these guys before the crates even explode. Or fall off the edge. Smart move on my part. Let me take out these turrets as fast as I can. Let's counter these squirts. It's just good practice, really. There we go. Oh, I gotta watch out for those bullets. Those could actually kill me probably in one hit. So I'll make sure I get those out of the way as fast as possible. There's an awful lot of them on the screen right now. And that is frightening. Alright, made it out of that.
sure, I may
More
be the
black
one who
tonics.
dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Hope it's a little bit easier for you guys to follow the story now that the narrator is turned on. Because this is actually a pretty significant part of the game for stories. Oh god, there comes the bull. Please, oh, sleepy dart! It worked, okay. Now we should be able to take him out easily. Look at that, sleepy dart works on the bull, but not on the gas fellas. I'm sure there's some rational explanation for this. There we
I'd
go.
like to say I'll never forget him,
Is that the last one, or do we have one more?
what he's done.
I think that might be the last one, actually. Reflection complete. Lucky me. So now we will head back to the Bastion. Not of our own volition, but of the game's volition. And as we enter here, that will be the end of this video, just taking on the who knows where. Nothing really else goes thematically with what we just saw, so I figured it'd be best to put it in its own video. As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the Let's Play, and, you know, the addition of the narrator might be a good touch. Maybe it's exactly what this Let's Play needs. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.